Drea, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm sick.
What's good, people, and welcome on another episode. If you are joining for the very first time, thank you so much for being here. Now, don't make it your last time, so make sure you smash the subscribe button and turn your bell notification on. Rhea Mitchell took to Instagram to announce her pregnancy. The rumor has been going on for weeks now, but she took to Instagram to announce it on International Women's Day. I think she did that in celebration of International Women's Day as well. But before I go ahead, I want to say happy International Women's Day to all the women on this page. I see your support and I don't take them for granted. Thank you guys so much. Women, we are strong and we can do anything we put our mind to. So this particular post has been going viral. Even when the rumor hit the media, it went viral. But people, it was still rumor. There were not so much stitches to it. But now that she confirmed herself that she is pregnant and that she is expecting this child with the Houston star Jalen Green, people started stitching immediately. There were even people saying, so you took International Women's Day to announce it, thinking that we are not going to say the truth the way it is. The pregnancy is not the issue, but the person she's pregnant by is a guy with the same age as her son. Like, she is pushing and kissing 40, and this guy literally turned 22 in February. He's a multi-millionaire, and a lot of people believe that is the reason because she wants to run up some checks. There have been so many conversations about Drea Mitchell pregnancy announcement, and I have put together what the people have to say about this announcement, or even some male creators talking about women. You guys have to speak now, because if it was the other way around, you guys are going to say something. You guys, let's just get right into what the people are saying and then come back to talk about it.
When I seen this post, I was ready to come on here and talk shit. I ain't gonna lie. Because at first, when this was rumored and everything, I ain't see a lot of women that had nothing to say about this. All I was seeing was people saying, oh, old men get young women pregnant all the time. Which is probably true, but that's crazy to me as well. Two wrongs don't make a right. So yeah, I was coming on here to talk shit. However, I'm not gonna do that. Because after seeing this post and reading the comments, I don't need to. I don't need to say a damn thing. Everybody talking straight trash about Drea right now. Everybody's on the same page on this one, from what I'm seeing. The first video that I seen on TikTok about this situation was by a lady, and she was going in on her. And all the comments in the comment sections were going in on her. Everybody thinks this is weird. And listen, I don't give a fuck if a man dates a younger woman or if a woman dates a younger man. I just think there has to be limits to them age gaps, man. Almost a 20-year difference? A 20 fucking year age gap? Nah, that's too much. That's crazy. And that's for men and women. You know what I'm saying? If a man is fucking 40 years old, why are you messing with a 20-something year old? That don't make no sense to me. But from what I'm seeing, everybody's on the same page with this one. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will do anyone, anything, any age for some damn money. It's crazy. It's sad. But anyways, what are you guys' thoughts when it comes to relationships with age gaps? Age gaps that are like anywhere between 5 and 10 years. Y'all cool with it, or is that even pushing it?
I know a predator once said age ain't nothing but a number, but if your number is 2 times that person's number, y'all don't fucking need to be together. Drea confirming that she is pregnant by a man that just became legal to drink last year at her big age of 40 is fucking insane. Like, out of all the men that you can have in the world, you're Drea fucking Michelle, the baddest of the baddest, an original IG baddie. You decide to choose a 21-year-old to fulfill his wet dream. Like, let's put this into fucking perspective. He was the same age your son was when you left him in that fucking apartment with them Lunchables and SpaghettiOs to go party with Chris Brown. He's not even old enough to rent a fucking car. He was 3 years old when you were buying your first fucking drink. When you were tussling and throwing drinks on basketball wives, he was in elementary school throwing fits. Like, you literally chose to be a baby mama at your big age of fucking 40 to a 21-year-old. And this is really painful for me to say because I really hate when my faves make stupid decisions. Like, I really used to fuck with you, miss. You can't even keep up with a bitch like me. I quote that to this day. But maybe I don't want to keep up with a bitch like you if this is the type of decision that you're making for yourself. Baby, I don't want no parts.
Before the double standard police come for my neck, in my opinion, it's gross regardless. What do you talk about? As a 40-year-old person to a 22-year, what shared experiences do y'all have outside of like fame? I don't know. Like, I'm 26 and I feel like I cannot date somebody who has not gone through the experience of turning 25 and your frontal lobe fully hardening, and every other day you're having a new epiphany because life suddenly makes sense. If you have not gone through that experience, I feel like your perspective on life may be way too jaded for us to even speak. Because 2 years ago, you couldn't even drink. I don't know how y'all get there. That's where I get confused, because what do y'all talk about?
No, because lock Drea up. Lock her up. Clink, clink. Can't get out. In the same cell with he who should not be named. Mr. Agent Nothing But a Number himself. Please. Drea, at your big 40 age. Big 40. Close to AARP age. You almost there. You gonna go sleep with a 22-year-old. 22. Same age as your oldest son. I'm gonna throw that out there. In case you forgot, Drea. And y'all, there are people praising her. But if she was a guy, listen, I wonder how her son is feeling knowing that his mother got pregnant by a kid the same age as him. Like, what's not clicking, Steven? What's not clicking? And you know there are people out there saying that we don't need to put the blame on Drea. We need to put the blame on him. He is a kid. Drea is 40. Please. This whole thing is sick, wild, predatory, Drea. But y'all let me know in the comments how you feel about it.
Here's my 2 cents about Drea Michelle announcing her pregnancy by basketball player Jalen Green. She is 39, he is 22. Disgusting. When men do it, it's nasty. When women do it, it's nasty. I don't care if you're black, white, purple, brown. What attracts you to a 22-year-old and you're almost 40? Like, in what world is that okay? And this girl is 7 months pregnant. I mean, this woman, my bad, because that is a woman and she's pregnant by a child. Like, don't get me wrong, I know there was no grooming or nothing like that. She wasn't around when he was young. It doesn't matter. I don't care how much money you got. Like, there are certain things that I just won't compromise myself and my morals for. And hell, my morals ain't even all the way up here. But good Lord, I'm not having a baby by a baby. Like, she's old enough to be his mom. Like, they took that joke too far when we say we old enough to date the daddy and young enough to date the son. Y'all, we wasn't for real. But we was for real if they 50.
Drea Michelle, you deserve to be under the jail. Not in jail. Under the jail. The fact that you went ahead at your grown age of 39 and got pregnant by a man, boy, child who is 22, same age as your son, and you posting on Instagram this lengthy caption like it's an accomplishment, you should be ashamed of yourself. You are a predator. You are a predator. You preyed on that boy. I just hope and pray that this is never the situation with me and my son. I hope that my son never thinks that it will be okay and acceptable to come home with no woman who is more than half of his age, already got children, got a child his age, talking about he impregnated. I just hope and pray both my children know any better. I just hope and pray they know better. I am hoping and praying that I've raised them well enough to know. Because, baby,
I think the main conversation we have to have is not just Drea getting pregnant by a 22-year-old, her 22-year-old boyfriend. We have to focus on that 22-year-old. Because let me tell you something. A lot of men think it's okay when an older woman approaches them. A lot of boys think it's okay because that's what they was taught. I know y'all done seen interviews. I know y'all know somebody. And I know if you're watching this, you can say, yeah, I can agree. Y'all was young and an older girl touched you, or you lost your virginity to an older girl And y'all think that that is cool. Y'all got brownie points. You told your dad. 12 years old, you losing your virginity to like a 18-year-old or 17-year-old. And y'all think it's cool. Like, that's the conversation that we really need to have. Because she grown. She know what she doing. But that 22-year-old, brainwashed thinking that that's okay. I know for a fact his 22-year-old ass is thinking, oh my God, I knocked up Drea. And I know everybody is dapping him up. But it's weird. Y'all are young. And anybody 20 years older than you is interested in you. I'm sorry, brother. Because what do y'all have in common? What do she have in common with that 22-year-old? What do y'all talk about? Like, please make this make sense. Is your son and him friends? Was he coming over a lot, playing video games, and you making sandwiches and stuff, and you just one of the mothers where you like, son, your friend is cute. Like, are you one of those mothers? If you can't find love at your big ass age, something's wrong with you. To the point that you had to really go after a 22-year-old. That's ridiculous. Same way we have these conversations with the girls. Don't lie about your age. And if an older man try to talk to you, run. Because what's it finna play? What that man want with you? What does that older man want with a younger girl? Because men like that are weird. She's also weird. She don't get a pass because she's a woman. You're weird. You're pushing 40 and you are with a 22-year-old. Now, think about it. How long they been talking? So it's not like he's just 22. They probably been talking since he was 20 or 21. Who knows? Y'all need to tell y'all sons that that's not okay. I don't care. For my son is young. If I ever have a kid and it's a boy, or I'm letting him know ASAP. It's never cool when an older woman or older girl is interested in you. The same way older man is interested in a little girl. It's weird. So we have to stop at that double standards because that's disgusting. Talk to y'all sons. Fathers, stop thinking that it's okay, because it's not. Y'all be so pressed about girls wanting y'all sons and y'all sons being players. Meanwhile, what's the word? Because I don't even know I can use it on a TikTok. But it starts with an M. Okay? It can be an R. The R word. Which one is it? Because I dare my son to come to me and tell me that, oh, ma, this older lady, excuse me? Yeah, where's she at? Because now I'm finna fight. What's up? And I dare his daddy to be like, oh, yes, what's up, son? Oh, really? So let's change. Let's reverse. So if your daughter came up to you and said, hey, dad, 20-year-old Daquan is trying to talk to me and your daughter is about like 15. You think that's okay? No, you gonna run out the house with your shotgun and you gonna be like, who? So this whole double standard thing is just disgusting. It's a predator when a man is doing it to a younger girl. It's a predator when an older woman is doing it to a younger boy. That man is 22. Frontal lobe ain't even fully motherfucking what?
There's no way Drea posted that she was pregnant. We already knew. But no way that she posted that she was pregnant by this 21-year-old on International Women's Day. Because did she think that we were going to be like, you know what? You're a woman. No, bitch. You're out of line. You are out of line for getting pregnant by that 21-year-old at 39 years old. If one of your homies got pregnant by your son right now who's the same age as him, I would hope that you would slap the fuck out of them. Because that's weird. You also fuck with married men. So, like, your character is just flawed at this point. Like, I wouldn't expect nothing different, but, like, y'all ain't here. And if you condone it, you a weird bitch, too, so I don't want to hear it.
What do you guys think about this woman who is literally kissing 40, having a child with a guy, a boyfriend of 21 years old? I would say 21 because This said guy in question just, clocked 22, like in February, this past February. So, and she was already pregnant. She's now 7 months pregnant. So she was already pregnant while the guy was 21 and she's 39, fully kissing 40. I understand when people are talking about how our own son needs to come out and say something, because that boy must have been going through a lot, seeing his own mother is sleeping with someone his own age. Like, something is not making sense. It's not balancing. There is no way. There's a lot of manipulation that is going on. Someone dating with that years long of gap, like, it's just not balancing well. We know that there's something going on. And I agree to the people talking about what's the conversation being had? Like, what are they even talking about in the relationship? Which conversation are you having with this person that you're 20 years older? Like, what type of love conversation is going on? Like, there's so many comments of people saying she wants to secure the bag, which maybe I can lean to that, because maybe that's the case. Someone commented and said the first child is already off support because he's over 18 years, so she's not getting any other money, so she's trying to secure the bag. He's way older than this guy and they are literally sleeping together. There are even people saying his frontal lobe has not even developed. How are you sleeping with somebody that's only been an adult for 3 years? Like, these things does not even make sense. And I see some people as well towards the direction of, where is his parents? Like, who is encouraging him to make such decisions? So I'd like to hear what you guys think about this whole thing in the comment section. What is your take about a woman kissing 40, literally, having a child, a guy who is 22-year-old, the same age as our son? Like, she posted it on International Women's Day and people were like, no, we are not going to excuse the fact that you posted it on International Women's Day and praise you for this. Now it's a man doing it or a woman, it is wrong. It is wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe before you go, and I'll see you in the next one.